Welcome to the Tower Running Channel. My name is Scott Stanley, your host, and we got a great subject today, something that affects every single one of us at a race, pre-race jitters. For many of you, you associate pre-race jitters with your confidence level, fears, nervousness. Now, that's not what we're going to talk about today. We need to talk about a solution that will get you at your optimum level for your next tower running race right before you race. So if you want to go more into the mental aspect of pre-race jitters, just do a Google or YouTube search for pre-race jitters and you'll find all sorts of great information on that. But that's not what we're talking about today. So what are pre-race jitters? Well, actually, it's your nervous system. It's part of your nervous system called the sympathetic nervous system. That's your fight or flight nervous system. That's the one that gets you ready for battle or ready to run. And our bodies still use that today, even if we're in a race. And it's to get you revved up, ready to go. The problem with a tower running race is they're extremely intense, and if you let that nervousness overcome you, and I've seen a couple of really good tower runners that their pre-race jitters, their nervousness almost overwhelms them before a race. And we just don't have time in the stairwell. That could be a matter of seconds or minutes of where we place in a race. So the problem is if you get too nervous, if you get too excited, and you can't control it, it's like spinning your wheels like this. Now, you don't want to be doing that at a race because you're using up energy that you could be using in the stairwell. What you want is your engine revved up, ready to go, ready to fire, like this. So, how do we do this? Well, I came across this technique, and it was by a retired Navy commander, a Navy SEAL, Commander Mark Devine. And he uses a couple of different breathing techniques that the SEALs use. And look, SEALs are in perilous situations for themselves and their fellow comrades. They have to have it together. And the technique I'm going to be talking about today is a very simple technique. I use it at every single race, and it works for me every single time, and generally takes under a minute. So what is that technique? It's called box breathing. What box breathing is a series of taking air in, holding, releasing, holding, and starting over. So a very simple technique of box breathing, and I'll demonstrate this now, is breathing in for 4 seconds through your nose. That's it. It's breathing in for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, releasing for 4 seconds, and then holding that for 4 seconds. Now, as you get better at it, you can increase it to maybe 5 or 6 seconds. I generally find for myself, after about doing a 3 count of these, is that brings me right back to the level where my engine's just about where I need it to be. The great thing is this, you can use this at any time, at any place that you feel nervous. If you get cut off in traffic, think of box breathing. The great thing about box breathing, it gets you thinking about what you have to do. Holding for, breathing in for 4 seconds, holding 4 seconds, exhaling for 4 seconds. So it gets you thinking about that. So if you get cut off in traffic, maybe you have to speak in front of colleagues, something that's really made you nervous, try box breathing. Now, in the show note links below in the YouTube channel, I'll put a video of Commander Devine. He's on a other YouTube channel called Barbell, Shrugged, and these guys are really great. And he'll go through tactical breathing and box breathing and some meditation. So if you want to look into that further, do that. And if you ever want to try something that you'll make tower running seem easy, try one of Commander Devine's Sealfit Academy, one of his courses. I'll put a link to that too, because if you think tower running's hard, Sealfit Academy will make you one of the best tower runners that you could ever be. Anyway, we're glad you're here. Try box breathing at your next race. Try it before your next race. And if you have anything that you use, feel free to share it in the Facebook or YouTube comment sections, and maybe it'll help other climbers. Well, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.